Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ray. It's been long I released video. My business nowadays has been very time consuming. I've been taking time out to do other businesses. When I'm teaching about business, I'm really doing the real business. I'm not just coming here talking about business without doing the business. By the way, if you have not followed me on Instagram, follow me at Ray on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, on every platform at Ray. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Click the like button, notification button, so that whenever I release video, you are going to be among the people that will see the video first. Today, I want to show you why the rich are getting richer and poor are getting poorer. In a country like Nigeria, or the GDP of Nigeria economy is contributed by the 20% of the companies in Nigeria, and the total money that we have in Nigeria nowadays, like 80% of the money is owned by 20% of the population, and the 20% of the 20% owns 80% of the 20%. It's very crazy. It's very, very crazy. And why the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer? It's a mystery, and the mystery started from the Bible. I know many people will say, why Bible now? Yes, it is Bible. It started from the Bible. That means the mystery is there for more than thousands of years ago. Many people knows it, many people does not know it, and then it has been there repeating itself. We have little control to the mystery. We don't have total control. We cannot control that the poor people should not exist. Far from it, whether we like it or not, poor people will be existing. They will be taking larger percentage of the population. That is it. There's nothing we can do about it. But the little control that we have is from you and I to move from poverty to prosperity by taking some active steps. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you some of the active steps that we need to take for us to move from poverty trap to abundance and prosperity. But let me show you the mystery. Let's go to Matthew 13, verse 10. Matthew 13, verse 10. And the disciple came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Jesus speaking in parables. Parable is for the kingdom, for the believers, and he will decode it, because if he doesn't speak in parable, many people they are going to harass him. That's why in many cases he speaks in parable for us to have in-depth. And there are some things that need to speak in parable because it applies to many things. It doesn't apply to just single thing. Like the mystery that I have today, it's not only applied to business, it applies to many things. I'm going to show you. In verse 11, it says that he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Jesus was saying here that it was given to the disciples to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to the other side, it was not given. So what's the mystery? Let's go further. The mystery is in Matthew 13:12. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. You see, that's the mystery. Whoever hath shall be given more, and he or she shall have abundance. Whoever hath not, even what he has shall be taken away from him. It's a mystery. The mystery has been there for thousands of years ago. And if you want to know the meaning of that mystery, whoever has, just put something there. Whoever has money, more money shall be given, and he shall have abundance. And whoever does not have, even what he has shall be taken away from him. Okay, let me put another thing. Gratitude. Whoever has gratitude for what he has, maybe money, children, more shall be given, and he shall have abundance. And whoever does not have gratitude for what he has, even what he has shall be taken away. Have you ever seen a woman oftentimes not appreciating husband? You know that many of them end up divorce their husband because they are not appreciative enough. They are not having gratitude for the husband that they have, right? That's the mystery. But today I'm going to relate it to finance because I'm a business coach. I'm going to dig out this same verse. I came across it again in Matthew 25. In Matthew 25, we know about the parable, Matthew 25, verse 14, about the parable of talent. When a master is going on his way, he called his servant, and he gave unto one 5 talents, and gave unto one 2 talents, and gave unto one 1 talent. The one that have 5 talents went on his way, do business with the talent, and then make 5 more. And the someone with that have the 2 talents, he went on his way, do business with the money, and then gain another 2 more, making 4. But the one that had 1 talent went ahead and hid the talent under the ground. His intention was so simple. When the master come, I will dig the ground, I will excavate the talent, and then I will present it. If you hide 1 million naira under the ground when Buhari was there, and you go back there, you dig that 1 million naira now, do you know that you have lost more than 50% of that money due to inflation? Yes, that is it. It is not even break-even mentality. It is losing mentality for you to dig the ground and hit infallible stops. When Buhari was there, 1 million naira is $2,000, right? Now 1 million naira, let's say $700. That means you lose more than 50% of your money just by digging the ground and hit it. Okay, why the rich are getting richer? Let's go further. Let me start from Matthew 25:25 and show you. In 25, and he said, and I was afraid, and I went and hid a talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. Can you see it? Whoever has business skill or business skills, more business will be exposed to the person, and he shall have more businesses, more money, more abundance. And whoever does not have business skills, even when he win lottery money, the money is going to be taken away from him. That is it. This guy does not have business skills. He was so ignorant about business. And when capital was given to him, the best in his ability is to dig the ground and hit it. Can you see? Many people were fond of excuses like this man, but the master knows that this guy has ability to turn 1 into 2. That's why he doesn't give him 2, he doesn't give him 5, he gave him 1. Because of the 1, the master knows that he has ability to turn 1 into 2, but because the guy is ignorant of his capacity and his ability, he went on and dig the ground. He doesn't put his brain into use. He lack awareness of what he's capable of doing. How many of us lack awareness of what we can do now? We are ignorant of what we can do. How many of us? Okay, maybe you are saying I don't have money, but nobody gives capital to me now. How will I hit capital? Do you know that the talent, the gift that God gives to you is a talent? And then the same talent has made more people billionaires and millionaires, and the same talent you are hiding it. You know, I was talking to a woman. She speaks very fluently, she speaks very well, and then I told her that you can speak very well, and then communication is the second to the best way of making money. I'm telling you. You know, if you check my previous video, if you haven't seen the video, there will be a link here. The Word Secret Hack, I spoke about 4 values of making money: execution process, collaboration, communication, and imagination. I told you about how communication can be the best way to make money. In Genesis 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, and God said, and God said, and God said, and God said, God was communicating. God was communicating repeatedly, and something are being created. When God said, millions and billions of stars are created. When God said, fish in the seas, they are created. Billions and millions of species of fish in the seas were created. When God said, trees are created, grasses are created, many things are created. If you want to make billions, pick something meaningful, something valuable. You can teach someone, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start TikTok, many things. Start and speak. Do you know why many singers, comedians, do you know why many of them are making money? Because they have mouth, they have talent, they have business mindset, and they convert everything to make money. Whereas some people, you know how to do comedy, but what comes to your mind first when you are thinking about, I don't have money, is where will I get capital? You know, inside a seed, there's a leaf. Inside a seed, there's a fruit. Inside a seed, there's a root. Inside a seed, there's a stem. All you have to do is to plant it. If you plant a mango seed, just give it a little time, you will see the root, gravitropic growth, go to the ground. After some times, you will see the leaves, phototropic growth, come up. After a year or 2 years, you see the stem, and after 2 years or 3 years, you begin to see the fruit. Everything came from the seed. You are the seed that God created, and God created you as his own. After God created the creation, the creatures, he created the creator. You are a creator like God. God created you so that you can create stuffs. And many people, they are fond of excuses. In Matthew 25:25, the servant said, I was afraid and went and hid the talent in the house. I was afraid. Fear has done many damage than World War I and World War II. Fear has killed many people than malaria and mosquito combined. If you are too afraid, you can get nothing done. There are many cases in Bible where people that revert to extraordinary Bible character, they are just trying to conquer their fear. And by doing so, their name were put in that great book called Bible. Let me share a story with you. When I got a job, and I was put on probation for 3 months, and then I was told that after 3 months, they are going to review my actions. If I do well, they are going to review my salary. I was in business world before I got the job, before I lost my business. That's a story for another day. I lost my business. Along the line, I got the job. After 3 months, I just woke up to my boss. I told him, 3 months has passed. So what are you doing about my salary? He said, wow. Said, what are you going to do? Make a proposal. He said, make a proposal. I made the proposal to double my salary and to have the car allowance so that like 250% of my current salary. That's what I did. And the man said, this is my 12 years in Nigeria. I've never gave someone 3-month probation and they come back. You are the first person that will come back after giving them 3-month probation. Can you see? Fear. I end up had another 75% to my current salary after 4 months. Why? Because I did not afraid to lose my job. Many employees nowadays, what is keeping them in their job is, how will I get money to feed my family if I lose this job? How will I pay my rent? How will I pay my children's school fees? How will I do this? How will I do that? And the fear has already weighed many things in their life, and they are unable to go forward. Their boss also see that the fear has already gripped them, and they are manipulating them, they are tossing them around because they are unable to take steps. Recently, someone woke up to me, it's an elderly person. I've been working in a particular organization for more than 7 years, said, I want to leave my job, but I'm afraid. How will I get money to do other stuff? I said, okay, you have already succeeded in the first step. He said, what did I said, you have already motivated your wife to leave her job and she focused on her business. So you are the one that next. So support your wife, join her in her business so that you have options. Whenever you have options, you have courage to face your fear. But if you doesn't have options, you lack courage to face your fear. So if you are being gripped with fear, you don't want to lose your job, try and create options. If you have options apart from your job, you have courage to leave your job. So let's go further. Then in Matthew 25:28, the master now said, take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which had 10 talents. Matthew 25:29, for unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. 30 now. And cast the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. In other words, the Bible is telling you that if you are unprofitable, you are subjected to weeping and gnashing of teeth. Why is that guy unprofitable? In some context, you discover that the guy is better than the prodigal son. The prodigal son took everything that belonged to him, went to a strange land, squandered the money, came back. The boy was celebrated. What about the one that hid the money on the ground, and when the master came back, he shows the money again? So, but you forgot that the prodigal son, he was not afraid. The prodigal son, he was smart enough to take a bold step to try something new. The prodigal son went away. We call him prodigal son because he wasn't succeed. What if he was succeeded? That would be a different story, right? But the one that hid the talent doesn't try anything. Break-even mentality is wickedness. That is what the Bible calls it. Break-even mentality is wickedness, and every poor person are selfish and they are wicked, because the poor person cannot affect everyone around them positively, because they keep on building people around them. They'll be the burden on them. You are wicked if you are poor. I'm not saying that like harsh word. I'm just trying to say that the poor people are wicked. Why? Because they were unable to contribute positively to their environment. And Bible calls them poor and wicked and slothful. When I read that Bible verse in Matthew 13:12, that he that hath much shall be given, and he shall have abundance, and he that hath not, even what he has shall be taken away from him. Many people will be thinking, I'm trying to twist the Bible. But when you read further to Matthew 25, you see that the one that had one talent, that one was taken away and was given to someone that have 10, not 5 this time. So that means the rich will be getting richer and the poor will be getting poorer. Why? Because the poor lack ability to multiply the resources that they have. That is it. The poor people lack ability to multiply whatever they have. What's the first commandment in the Bible? The first commandment in the Bible is be fruitful, be multiplied, replenish the earth, subdue it, have dominion. The kingdom principle is multiplication. So if you don't multiply, you are not fulfilling the kingdom principle. And you can count the seed in a fruit, but you cannot count the potential fruits that you can get from a seed. And the kingdom principle is multiplication. If you plant a corn and it germinated and come up, you see that you just plant one seed, and if you count it, you see that you have like 100 or 200 or 500. That is multiplication. 1:500. And then if you read the parable of sower, someone sow and they reap 100-fold, reap 30-fold, reap 60-fold. So if you are not multiplying in whatever you are doing, you are not fulfilling the kingdom principle. The reason why rich are getting richer is because the rich are multiplying whatever God gives to them and they are getting more. But the poor people, they lack skills to multiply what they have and they were unable to get more. So how do I cross to the abundance, from poverty mentality to abundance? Number one, take risk. Take calculated risk. If you don't take risk, you cannot get more. Where there's opportunity to get more, there's opportunity to lose. The one that had 5 talents has opportunity to lose 5 or gain 5, but the other way around, he went ahead and he gained 5 more. The one that has 2 talents has opportunity to lose 2 talents or gain 2 talents more, but ended up gaining 2 talents more. One that has 1, that's supposed not to be afraid of losing 1. When someone that has 2 does not afraid to lose 2, someone that had 5 does not afraid to lose 5. You that will have 1, you are even very conscious of not trying to lose that 1, and that is the reason why many poor people are getting poor. Because if you have a business opportunity and you present that to them, say, "Oh, I can't do it. It's so risky. I cannot do it." And that's why many people are poor. So if you want to be rich, get rid of excuses, get rid of ignorance. Ignorance is another thing that can breed fear. Because if you are ignorant about a particular industry, about a particular field, about a particular business, you are ignorant about it, you tend to be fear of taking steps. But if you get knowledge in that particular field, it reduces fear, and then you have more courage to forge ahead and do the thing. So try and do many things. So the rich will be getting richer and the poor will be getting poorer. What you can do is to get skills, get rid of ignorance, take risk, and I will see you at the top. Don't forget to like my channel, click the like button and notification button to see my next video. Thank you.